John, you've got to see this one.
What do you have
This might be the
now?
coolest guitar we've had come in the shop. Check out the stamp on the inside of that.
Well, looks like you have a CF Martin
But look where it said New York. Yes, that's
very interesting.
Every Martin I've ever seen before this one said Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Nazareth, Pennsylvania. That's where they have been forever. In fact, building guitars forever. But the old original ones were stamped New York.
So I did some research on this. An old couple came in here. The gal said that her grandpa bought it for her. She never learned to play it. It's been sitting in the closet. They were worried that it got a little wet, so they brought it in to have us look at. I ended up buying it from them because she said she wasn't going to learn how to play it. Did some research on this, and it's a Style 17, and we put the date at the late 1800s, but then I did a little more reading online, and you gotta see this. If you look on the inside of this guitar, back in the day they used to have the guy that built it, or the luthier, actually sign it, which I found right there. If you can see that. Dated 1896.
Well, you see it. I don't see it there, but 1896. Really, that is pretty awesome.
So
very, very
one of the
cool.
oldest guitars we've had in the shop, and cooler that it's a Martin. So this was back early production Martin years.
Yeah.
I know they started a while before that, but really getting into production in the late 1800s.
So it actually was built, though, in Nazareth, Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
but stamped New York.
They were still being distributed through a company in New York, so they put, and back in the time, things that said made New York were actually,
Well, that's the big city,
it was
right?
the big city, so
That's
it
the
made
big
it
town.
more sellable to say it was made in New York. So
Very, very cool on these. So these have the old pyramid bridges, ivory button
I did have to have the
tuners.
bridge replaced on this one. It did have a different bridge on it, something that happened over the years. So had a few repairs done on it, but Brazilian rosewood.
Yeah, you can almost see the old sawmill marks as it kind of goes through. Definitely less refined than the new versions of these guitars.
On the inside of it, you can still see the scraping where they scaled the brakes, and you can see it scraped on the top.
Very, very cool. So very early run of the Martin Guitar Series stuff. Very cool find. So
Yes.
I'm glad we have it. You know what else I really like about this? It has the original bar frets.
Yeah, bar frets and the ivory buttons on there. So very cool.
Absolutely. Small body guitar, very small people playing it. This is truly one of the parlor guitars meant to be played in a parlor
Just
setting.
before they came out with like their designations that they have now, like O and double O, they just called it a Style 17. Look at the square cutting of those, the slotted head stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Very
it was
cool.
hand tooled. Very, very. Probably, like I said, one of the coolest instruments we've had come in the shop so far. So hopefully get a
Glad
few
we
more
have it.
like
We'll have to put it on display.
And it sounds good. You got to play this thing. appreciate you guys watching that video. It was my favorite one we've made so far.
Best
We've done hundreds of videos, and that was the best one.
It was.
And the next one's going to be even better. If you'd like to see that, be sure you subscribe to this channel. And also, the more you comment and interact below, the more the YouTube algorithms pick it up and start pushing it out to other people, like-minded people.
Algorithms?
Algorithms, they're everywhere. They permeate the internet, and YouTube's got one, and it watches our videos, and it sees how much you comment, and then it pushes us to other people like you. And we want everyone to experience the Acoustic Shop world, where we talk about instruments, we do reviews, we got some fun videos coming up. We thank you guys so much for being a part of it, and we'll see you in the next video.